Yeah, testing. How's the voice? How are you doing? We back at it. It's day four. We back at it. It's day four. Yeah. Oh, looks like the sound is nice. Just checking Discord quickly. If there are anyone. Yeah, he's done. Look, I want to catch the stream. Anyways, yeah. What was I supposed to do today? I had a plan. Like my plan as of now is I can just explain, like I've been applying to job interviews like constantly since September. I haven't gotten any. I gotten a lot of like response, to be fair, but most of them are really slow. I recently got, I think I got ghosted by IBM, which was a shame because they invited me to the on-site I remember what it's called, like assessment, and then I got a mail really quickly after to say, oh no, one of the colleagues will contact me so we can do it online, and I haven't heard from them since. So that's a shame. I was actually looking forward to that. Um, yeah, and so as of now, I'm taking a little break from applying to jobs because yeah, I don't think it would make any difference, especially this time of the year. People are slowing down towards Christmas. I notice, at least for the applications I'm looking for. Besides, I don't know like how much I've talked about it, but I was in Amazon interview in during summer, and I have made it to the loop of the interview process, which is like the end of the interviews. So, and they have, from what I understood from one of the people I contacted, was that they have like a 6 month period where you are blocked, or, like in their system you can see it, but apparently in the system you're like, oh, this guy have tried and failed already. So yeah, I will try again during January. So for yeah, so up until January, I'm probably just gonna do Leetcode, get more proficient in that. So my plan is to learn to Leetcode like more properly and just be like consistently being able to solve, I would say, a medium in 20 minutes. I should like achieve that. That sounds reasonable. I'm not that sure like how reasonable that is, if it should be even shorter or if that's a good fit. What else? I also need to practice more on I think it's design architecture. It's called, just like how a whole application is. I think also will start some of my own projects. But as for now, I want to be more proficient in Leetcode, since I know for a fact I'm severely lacking there. So yeah, let's just do something. Like, are there anything new? Minimum, yeah. I think I'm just gonna do something for fun, just as a warm up, and just do some easy ones. What type of? Let me see. To be fair, I would like actually want to be better at just simple arrays. I know there's like abundance of those, and just like do the filter easy, just like warm up. And also, is this for not? Yeah, it's, I don't want, I can't like insert position, okay, convert. How are these like simple or easy? Okay, how about I do Pascal's triangle and then Pascal's triangle too? Why does... How is this easy? No, I understand how this is easy, but I was like looking more, yeah, because it's dynamic. I was thinking, oh, this dynamic programming thing case. I might not do it. Okay, what's the difference? It's probably, yeah, it's probably because you need to do it more optimized. No, okay, well, what's like a really easy question? Okay, maybe arrays were too wide. And I'd probably do some, maybe some 2 pointers then. Yeah, maybe some 2 pointers. Just to warm up and do easy. Happy number, that sounds lovely. I think it's a happy number if you take every single digit and add a probably number as a different with the following, starting with any positive integers, will take the number by the sum of the squares of its digits. Yeah. Represent the number equals 1, where it would stay, or it loops endlessly in a cycle which does not include 1. Those numbers for which in the 1 are happy. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. So it is okay, let's say there will be a cycle if you end on the same number that already exists. What should I call it? Maybe visited, even though it's not like the correct, or viewed, yeah, it doesn't matter. So while n not equals to 1. Now how should I do it? Yeah, while n not equal to 1 and n not in visited, for digits in string, can I do it like this of n? I call temp. So we take the digits and square it. Okay, temp plus equals to int of digits times and then n equals to digits, to temp. Yeah. And append, no, visited append n. It's probably, but okay, if n is to 1, return true. Elif n in visited, return false. Yeah, I will try this out and see if this returns what I want it to return. Visit ed. This, oh, apparently I struggle with that word. Okay, looks like it works. Output null. Why would you output null? Oh, because while. So typically it's just one edge case where this doesn't apply. Do I need this, to be fair? Can I just do it like this? Yeah, I think it actually works. I don't need to like check it because, yeah, it works just fine. However, it's not optimal. How would I make it more optimal? I was thinking like creating somewhat of linked list and finding a cycle using fast slow, but I don't see how that's faster. Would a hash map, like generally, like if something you can optimize, just like, oh, can I do it in hash map? How I look like the created set. Yeah, they have the while. They added to the set. Total is 0, while n is larger than 0. Oh. Digits is n modulo 10. I'm now curious to like use a remainder. Oh, that might be interesting. Yeah, you got the you got move from one place to the tens. So get ones, which is why do I get 81? So 19, it will return 9 equals output 0 plus 81. That gives us smarter calculations. I kinda understand it. And log of n. While this now, what's the complexity of this? See solution code. Again, it's essentially okay. How would a 2-pointer do? This is more interesting. It's based on almost the same idea. How can we quickly find the number 1? $82, 6800. Let's move the 2 pointers. Yeah, I was thinking of slow fast algorithm, to be fair. But how is this faster? I need to calculate it regardless. So that's the thing I don't understand. They're here. So the slow, fast. But how is this faster? Hmm. That's the issue. I don't understand how this is faster. But I was, like I said, I was thinking of using a fast flow, but now I'm just curious, like, while and not visited. To be fair, I don't even know what would be the runtime on this. Pardon me, I misclicked. Okay. Yeah, so the issue is essentially that I'm converting it to a string. Is it constant? Yeah. On the average, yeah. Like, what's the longest it could be, hypothetically? Yeah, I can agree it's constant, and so it's only based on me using log of n since I convert n string into an integer. And also do it back, so but regardless, it's still log of n. Yeah, I'm happy with this, I would say. Yeah, trying this, how did, yeah, contest ended. Now I'm curious, like, how would this... Because the way I did it first time, like, to be fair, it worked. Since I didn't need competitive, okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? Use a tree, okay. Yeah, this can't be ignored. I was just like figuring out that how to calculate it based on. Regardless, this is a hard question. I think I will wait for hard ones. Like out of curiosity, starts and yeah, and then okay. Just out of curiosity, like I would get a lot of coins. I don't think I would get within 200 first. For each wrong submission. Oh damn. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I solved it. Right. Nice. It's not out mode, but regardless, I will check this out later. Yeah, this was the... I did the happy numbers. Why isn't it showing? Yeah, I get to show. Reverse string with 2 point. Yo, fuck! I was supposed to use 2-pointer. I just realized. Okay, I would just try something. L equals 0, R right equals to len of s minus 1, while L is less than R. S of L, S of R equals to S of R of S of L, and then L plus equals to 1, and R plus equals to, no, minus equals to 1. Yeah, I don't... Okay, this was almost too easy. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just warming up. Just warming up. Yeah, nice. Yeah, okay, they just straight up did this, which is completely fine, to be fair. Yeah. But I use my 2-pointer, I'm happy with that. Now I go back to here. Sections of 2 arrays. Valid abbreviation. Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Reverse string. Like I said, now just like warming up, getting more comfortable. Assign cookies. Oh, reverse string 2. I will rather check that out. Reversed for every 2. Okay. Reverse the first character K. The first K characters for every... I'm trying to understand the cipher, what this means. If there are fewer than K, they reverse all of them. If there are less than... Am I stupid? I don't understand the question. Given a string S and an integer K, reverse the first K characters for every 2K characters counting from the start of the string. If there are fewer than K characters... Dude, why can't I understand this? So the 2 first elements, in this case, are reversed, and then the next 2 are not, and the next 2 are then reversed. And okay, I think I understand.
Solaris 428. Not the clearest statement.
Yeah, well, what's up, Solaris? I'm still struggling like with understanding. I can have this, so you can also see more in chat, I think. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back, Solarius. How you doing? I did one of the contest when I only did the first easy question. Afterwards, I was too tired. I hit the wall yesterday.
Solaris 428. How far did you go on that virtual contest yesterday?
Yeah, I only.
Solaris 428. Only the first? Solaris 428. Did you continue today?
I didn't try anything more today. I just started the stream, I would say like a half an hour ago. I don't know where I can see the timing, but like I started recently. I now just warming up, just doing like some easy things to just warm up my fingers and my brain, because I noticed like I struggled so much yesterday. So yeah, I'm just doing some few easy ones. I think I understand like what they want me to do. Instead of, it's a 2-string again. Just that they move. Yeah, I think I understand it, but like, yeah. Do you have any suggestions? Do you want me to see me try to do, or whatever? Assign cookies. Okay. I can continue where I left off yesterday if you want to. I just kind of want to like relearn the basics. I notice I have a tendency to like rush forward because all of the concepts are familiar to me, but then I hit the wall and just got really demotivated. Oh, why does that word sound so weird?
428. It's the same as bodybuilding. I believe if you want to progress you have to try and lift at least 80% of your max.
Oh, I like that. It's funny you say I'm recently starting bodybuilding. Not bodybuilding, but like more strength training. So it's interesting you're saying that. So it's a fair comparison. Yeah, maybe I should, but I think like just to take this comparison further, I'm in a case where I don't know my max at all. I don't know how much I can bench or how much I can squat. I'm trying to figure out like what my upper limits are, and I just want to warm up set before I begin. Essentially, like what I'm trying to do is to
Solaris 428. I see. That's why you do contests and virtual contests to gauge what your average performance is.
To be fair, that's actually a good argument. That's actually a really good argument. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good argument. Well, I could just try the latest one and not even bother doing the... Okay, I see this is gonna be hell, but yeah, why not? I don't see the issue here. Just try to see like how well I will perform. Yeah, why not? Okay, you are given an integer array nums. So I was looking starting position curve such that nums trails 1, choose a movement direction of either left or right. You repeat the process. If it's out of range, this process ends. Move it to the current direction by incrementing curve if you're moving right or okay. Else, if by 1, reverse your movement direction, left becomes right or vice versa, take a step in your new direction. A selection of initial position curve and movement direction is considered valid if every element becomes 0 by the end of the process. Okay. Yeah, because you can either choose... Why can't... Okay, give me a second. Why does it always choose this? Start such that... It's probably going to be because it isn't valid. So yeah, it will move. So I can choose regardless which way. So we'll go to left. And new decrement and go there. And then, okay, because every time you need to, okay. Do I know if the numbers are within our positive numbers? Yeah, it's between 0 and 100, cool. I think I kind of understand. Okay, so we go there. Can I assume, okay, by selecting. So just intuition based, I think like the smart thing would be to always start with the 0 with the highest number surrounding. Because this wouldn't work, I think, like dung, 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 dung. Yeah, it would be an infinite loop and regardless, dung, 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 dung. Yeah, infinite. If I got it correctly. Do, 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 do. This is actually kind of like interesting to see, like, oh, and then when we get. Yeah, okay, because there's no valid. So I don't need to try to optimize it.
Solaris 428. It's like Brick Breaker.
I'm not familiar with Brick Breaker. Brick Breaker? Yeah, I was like thinking, oh, I was thinking more of Pong. So I made those weird sounds for me. Okay, so we'll select. Do I need to optimize it? There's at least one element. Yeah, okay. I think it's just gonna code and not think that much, even though it's smart to have a plan. I think I have like a somewhat of idea of how I'm supposed to do it. And so I would do suboptimal things now and then probably optimize it later on, which is maybe a...
Solaris 428.
Okay.
You have to think first.
Okay,
Give yourself the time.
Okay, but I will at least write the pseudocode of what I'm thinking. It's firstly...
Solaris 428. Don't panic. It's normal.
Oh, really?
To be thinking for like 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, firstly, what I was wanted to do was simply find all nums.
Solaris 428. Big mistake to go on a false lead, because then you won't be able to divert from that path. It happens to me a lot.
And then for I false this. Is this an easy one? Damn. Fulfills this.
Solaris 428. You know when I solve the hardest problems? When I turn off the computer and I go to bed, I can't help but think about the problems I was stuck on, and that's the moment when I solve them.
Oh yeah, I've done that so many times before. Like I remember there was like, I was in a group project with like 7 people and we were like No, we weren't that many. We were like 3 people, and we were struggling. It was late at night. We were like grinding it till like 2 or 3 o'clock during the night, and none of us could solve it. The second we went to bed, and the next day, like we solved it in less than 2 minutes, and yeah, so for each eye that fulfills this, would it just be the smart thing? Just do it.
Solaris 428.
Yeah.
Yet it's either when going to bed or when waking up.
Yeah, but I will totally agree. It's like, it's a curse. It's happened so many times too. So I should like know better, but it's also like when you're in the mood, you would kind of just want, I need to finish this. Would it be smart to convert this to a double linked list? And have because what I was thinking is a traversing algo, you could say. It's not. And I was thinking of
Solaris 428. Well, try to think about the cases where it's valid, add the cases where it's invalid.
The cases where it's invalid, it's one if you are at either end of the list and the direction is towards left, you could say, or towards the non-null, that would be invalid, while the valid ones, you never end up there. So this, yeah. Or maybe it's a smart way of doing it, or do I need to like... Like, can I just prune something from the get-go? Okay, let me see. I kind of want to like just do a create a helper trav, and it takes direction equals to true. It's not always, but yeah, it's direction. What else do I need? And obviously list. And should return an integer? What? Return number of possible values. Ah, number. Ah, I got it. I think like I don't need this helper function and just keep it in the main function, but I just want to write it out so it is correct. So
Solaris 428. Keep in mind that the first question is supposed to be easy, so if you have a complex idea, you're probably not on the right track.
like in my mind I was thinking like I don't know how complex it is. I just want to do it. Just write the algorithm that traverses correctly. I'm not certain if that would be the... Can I convert it into something easier? Like I said, double linked lists might be not that bad. But I don't need it either. Okay. I need the position. Never mind. And pause. But it has
Solaris 428. Have you thought about the brick breaker analogy? Feel free to draw the problem.
the brick breaker analogy. Okay. I need to figure out what big brick breaker is like. Because I don't quite see, like, understand the analogy precisely. I might be just simply think too advanced, or is it just like...
Solaris 428. Imagine the ball is stuck between bricks to the right and bricks to the left, and it goes horizontal.
And it goes horizontal?
Solaris 428. When a brick is touched, it disappears and the ball changes direction.
Ah, yeah, like that. I can explain like how I was thinking. Oh, where's my mouse? Okay, there's my mouse. So we have a list of, let's just say, okay, what was the numbers, just to like be precise. We can take the invalid one because they don't show the... Now I can take one. Okay, 10203. Okay, one. So it would find all valid. So it will find, so the valid starts in this case would be indexed 1 and index 3. So it would first start with this one. So firstly it starts with this one. It can go to both right and left. We can start with the left one. I feel, and when it hits this, it will go back. Like, I understand it. I think it just, so it will go here. This becomes 0, and change direction. Go here. Nothing happens, and go here. It will be 1. And go back, and then when it hits here, it's like, okay, yeah, nothing here, and then it's invalid. If we go the other route, it goes here. This is 1. Dun dun 0. Dun dun 0, and also invalid. If it goes here, we saw like the solution. It makes sense, like dum 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 dum, or dum dum dum. I realized dum dum, yeah. I can have a pointer that points to each of these, and if it's going to the left, it will decrease, and to the right, increase. Okay, we can just start with this one. It will it will start at the position, the pointer would be position. And let's say we go to the left first. And we know for sure there are positive numbers. So, pointer, I just call P for now. With decrease. I can write it as a while or something. I don't know if you're still there, but like I noticed, like even if this is easy, it still feels difficult for me. So that was also the reason I want to relearn everything from basics. Because how can...
Solaris 428. You're thinking too much about the process itself, and not enough about the condition that makes it valid. Solaris 428. It feels difficult because you're overcomplicating it.
Okay.
Solaris 428. The problem is trolling you.
It's trolling, okay. I will see if... Because conditions of the problem is out.
Solaris 428. You have a ball, you input a direction, then you want to know if you are able to break every brick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I have to figure if this is... I might be onto something. Or the help might help me a lot. If the sum of the numbers on the right side equals the sum of the number on the left side, it will be valid. And I need to like test it out on something. Okay, I want to draw it again. Okay, let's say we have some fucked up numbers. Don't matter what numbers they are. Can I make it bigger? No, man. I just make a new one. So let's say we have like I don't like the pencil. We have 0 here. We have 3, 2, 1, and we have 5, 0, 1. We start here. 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, is that it actually? Okay, so just okay, I don't.
Solaris 428.
Okay,
It's 95% of it.
Okay. What's the last 5% though? Okay, for in nums, I don't know if it's like starts. Or can I just do so sum of nums on the left side is from to I. It's not. Let's see. So if I plus 1, right? And we have a counter at alpha 0. Okay, we're nums, sorry, in nums. To be fair, it should be this. Or I can also do it like this. If you see like me doing suboptimal things, just like say it, and I will do my best to improve on them. Because I know I do a lot of suboptimal things. Oh, yeah. What will be the edge cases? The edge cases would be if I'm at the end, for instance, if I have the numbers 0, 0, 0, 0, no, 1 at the very end and 0, and I start here, for instance.
Solaris 428. I'm trying to be as silent as possible before you solve it. I see an optimization, but I will tell after you solve the problem. Anyway, there the conditions are small so that optimization is not needed.
Okay. Because the edge case here is if, okay, with, yeah, all of these would be correct. There's another edge case where this would be because now the sum wouldn't be correct. So like I feel like this might be the only, so the only time if there are a 1 at the very end of each would return and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This might be a bad way of doing it. Okay. And so if sum of nums equals to 1 and nums of 0 equals to 1, or nums of len of nums minus 1 equals to 1, return len of nums minus 1. I'm just gonna add it to like test it out. And just do the reversed one too. Runtime error where
Solaris 428. Remember that you choose not only an index but also a direction.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. Is it? Yeah, why did this work then? It should be +2. Give me a second. 2055. Oh, what did I answer previously? Did I answer just 1? Because that would be incorrect. Yeah. Yeah. I just assumed it was correct. Because it wouldn't matter regardless, would it? In what case would it not matter? Okay, if this was a 4 then. I can just...
Solaris 428. When does it matter?
I would imagine like if, for instance, this would matter. When one side is larger than the right side, you need to go to the so I'm just checking if this would work. 3 4 2 3 1 2 0 1 1 0 0 1 1. Okay, so to the right would work. If the left one, 4 3 2 3 2 2 1 1 0 0 1, yeah, that wouldn't work. So it was not as simple as this. So if equals sum of nums how to do it the simplest way. just to test this out, this would have 1. Was 4 2, yeah. Give me a second. 2 1, yeah. I just also want to do, this one should be 2, and this one should be 1. I feel somewhat confident that this would work. So yeah, it worked. Yay.
Solaris 428.
Thank you, dude. You've been a lot of help. Just like deconstructing it to such an easier question. So yeah, how did you want
Solaris 428. The optimization was using prefix sum to avoid doing the sum multiple times. https://leetcode.com/problem/make_array_elements equal to 0/submissions/14565950999/.
Now this is, I was like wondering about like what there, yeah. I was like wondering, this is my code.
Solaris 428.
Yeah.
Bottom left.
I need to like learn prefix more properly and when I can use it. For instance, like
Solaris 428. Also the edge case with 1,0,0,0.
Yeah, because
isn't really a separate case.
Yeah, because
Solaris
this solve is.
So you don't need that first part.
Yeah, because it solves by doing this. And instead of sum and prefix is better. I completely agree. I just need to like learn it better. Yeah. But it's such an interesting way of like solving this question, because this was kind of like somewhat of a revelation. Like I always knew I could like make things easier for myself, but I don't think I've done it as much in practice as I wanted to. So it was really a lot of so thank you for your advices and the help. I really appreciate it. Like to be able to deconstruct problems to much simpler.
Solaris 428.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It was a good problem.
Yeah, totally. Well, yeah, I need to learn like prefixes better, and when to prefix and when to use it. Like I understand the concepts, I just don't I wouldn't, like, if you didn't tell me, oh, you could use a prefix, I would never even think of along those avenues. Then you can try the next question. You give an array nums and to the query. Okay. Where the range is within the range. The values at the selected indices by 1. Where all elements are equal to 0. Return true if it's possible to transform nums into a 0 array. Oh, it's similar to the previous question then. After processing all the queries sequentially. Return false. Okay. It is selected by 1. Use. Okay, for 1, 2, 3, there are these. This seems much easier than one would expect. No.
Solaris 428. You should put yourself in software and development category on Twitch and also include the Leetcode tag, otherwise your stream is invisible.
I remember like, yeah, how do I do this? Yeah, how do I do this? Yeah. Edit? Yeah.
Solaris 428. Click on the pencil.
Yeah, it was. Give me a second. As of now, I'm not that concerned of being invisible on Twitch, just because I'm still so fresh and I not that confident. It's so weird to see me not that confident yet. But yeah, thanks, man.
Solaris 428. You didn't validate the changes.
Is it not? I don't have. It's not as significant, I swear. Sometimes.
Solaris 428. Click on Donato, the bottom right.
Okay, so if I pressed done previously. Yeah, again, now it's good. Thanks, mates. When are you going to stream? I would love to see some of your streams. I've been trying to like catch you when you're available. I think I would just really appreciate like to see how you think and how you like approach a problem. Okay, first we'll do this. So it's 4, yeah, and then we'll do this. So it's 3, 1, 0.
Solaris 428. If you want to see that, you can go to my channel. You will find the VODs of my past streams.
Oh, which would yeah, Leetcode Weekly. That was really nice to put a face to you.
Solaris 428.
This was an error.
No, this was an error.
Never mind.
Salle pleine. Sale quart d'heure pour les artistes. Alors.
Solaris 428. This stream I launched by error lol.
I didn't see. I was like, oh, 3 minutes, maybe it's a clip.
Solaris 428. Find the 2H long stream titled Weekly 423.
Pas de respect. Allons-y. Braves gens qui avaient assisté au live de Dragon's Dogma 2. Clairement, j'ai repris le jeu très récemment pour tenter de le finir. J'étais arrivé jusqu'à la dernière île et on était jusqu'à la quête de fin. On était à peu près là. Voilà. Et nous jouons Frazetta, le dessinateur éponyme. Bob, c'est qui Frazetta? Je sais pas qui c'est. Tape Frazetta sur Google et tu sauras immédiatement qui est. En fait, c'est marrant, mais il fait partie des grands noms dont on ignore tout. Mais lorsque tu sais bien sûr. Mais lorsque tu vois ce qu'il a fait, tu reconnais immédiatement de quoi il s'agit. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Tu reconnais immédiatement de quoi il s'agit. Un peu comme les musiques à John Williams ou Danny Elfman. Voilà. Danny Elfman, c'est qui Danny Elfman? C'est le musicien de Seigneur des Anneaux. Ah ouais, papa, tu vois, tu connais. C'est tout simplement.
What can that? I tried to recall.
Et nous jouons donc la classe de conquérant. Voilà. Qui
est
la classe qui te permet de jouer toutes les autres classes et qui est normalement totalement pourrie dans le jeu. Sauf que nous, on l'a rendue bonne, puisqu'à chaque fois qu'on change d'arme, nous avons 3 skills et non pas 4 de chaque arme dont nous sommes équipés.
Filter equals highlights and sword equals time, but I don't know how much I did it in English or in French.
Okay. Why wasn't I able to see it though? Weird.
Solaris 428. There are a lot of VODs. It's easy to get lost lol.
Oh, that's cool because you know. Did you do it because you noticed they have the same name and therefore were connected? And so by solving the more difficult, not just like take and be aware of the more difficult one, you could solve it more optimally first time?
Solaris 428. Exactly.
Hmm.
Solaris 428. Usually problem 2 is the same problem with higher constraints.
Yeah, I noticed like on the contest you recommended yesterday, it was like it was exactly the same question, just that the constraints were so ridiculous that if you didn't have an optimized code, you would not be able to solve it. Do you find it like difficult to switch between French and English? Like as the question, because like my primary language is not English either, as you probably have noticed. And I realized like I'm not comfortable speaking my own language when I do coding because everything is in English, and I learned most of my coding with English.
Solaris 428. It's quite difficult to think and talk in English at the same time.
Okay.
Solaris 428. Oh, you are not native?
No.
Not noticed.
Oh, really? Okay, thank you. No, I'm not native. It's English is my third.
Solaris 428. Your oral English is better than mine, that's for sure.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. No, English is my third language, so you probably I assume people will notice more when I get tired.
What's your mother tongue?
Like, I always been confused by the question mother tongue, but like I'm, as you might see, ethnically I'm Chinese, so I speak Chinese at home, but I'm from Norway, so my nationality is Norwegian, and therefore I speak Norwegian. But I noticed, like, at least when I'm coding, I can't do it in Norwegian. I can't talk. I can.
Solaris 428. People who speak 3+ languages are usually good at every language they speak.
Yeah, you would assume so, but yeah, I think my English is fine. Like, I grew up watching a lot of American TV shows, so that's why I probably have a more of American accents rather than purely English, like British one, and standard in Europe.
Solaris 428. It's easier for me to speak in French than in English even when speaking.
Okay. I just look. Sorry, I just wanted to look.
Solaris 428. Even when coding asterisk.
Okay, but then I see. I think the reason I am more comfortable, to be fair, I'm not that comfortable with English either. Like, a lot of times I will struggle and have a much thicker accent and be very aware that I'm using words incorrectly. But at least with coding, I can't do it without English because I learned 99% of all words in English. So it would be like me just switching between languages, and that's more difficult to just switch in a sentence.
Solaris 428. Oh, I remember this problem. It was harder than I expected.
Okay.
Bon, I plus de fois X doit être plus petit que N. Strictement plus petit. Non, pas strict, ouais. Mais en gros, ça c'est la limite. N en 2 fois. Merde. Ok, on va voir. Ah, parce qu'il faut strictly increasing. Ah oui, strictly increasing. Ok. Ah oui, strictly c'est chiant. Ouais. En effet. Merde.
Just based on the word you said, strictly increasing, it sounded like you pronounced it well. Like, I would assume like you had a thicker accent, but that was completely fine. Because I have a lot of friends from France, and they they would not be able to say that word at all.
Solaris 428. You think so? Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Solaris 428. Well, it depends on the words/sentences.
Yeah. Like, French is one of those languages I know so little about. Like, I would
Solaris
say
428. It's hard in English because the pronunciation of a given word depends on the sentences.
Yeah, totally. That's the thing I dislike the most with English. It's
Solaris 428. Yeah. The same word is not pronounced the same depending on the sentence.
Yeah, I know. Like, I was thinking of words that would fit in that category. You want a present, or you want to present something, or we live in the present. It's like, yeah, it's same writing. It's just like how you pronounce it in the context of what it's used for, and yeah, it's difficult. what I like about this is really interesting to see like how you solve something that's you said it what you thought it was harder than you expected, and it's interesting like, oh, this is how you debug or try to find the issue with it.
Solaris 428. Yes, so I'm not the best at debugging.
Yeah, but no one is good at debugging. That's the point. Your debugging is always the worst aspect of everything.
Solaris 428. There, you can see my issue is my F function is overly complicated and I can't manage it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, because like there's many variables.
Solaris 428. Also, I'm worried now that I have had something that it's too slow.
Oh, okay.
Solaris 428. I think I will just use that slow version to solve I.
I'm not destroying it currently, but yeah. I'm trying to solve Q2. I have something working.
Solaris 428. To solve the first version of the problem.
Yeah. I was like, dude, your English is completely fine. I was like, I was like thinking, oh, he's gonna be like one of those that barely speaks English at all. But dude, your English is completely fine. Because, like I said, I have friends from France that, dude, they're not even in your league.
He solves Q1 at least. I guess.
Solaris 428. But what you cannot hear is that I want to say more stuff and I refrain from doing so because I don't know how to say it in English. Solaris 428. So what I say is a simplification of what I really want to say.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I know that's frustrating. I have the same with Chinese. Like talking wise, I'm fluent. However, a lot of times I'm not able to be able to what's that word? I don't know the Norwegian word for it. Express myself like exactly the way I want to. That I'm, for instance, would be able to do in Norwegian.
I think I will be zero question guy. So if the law has changed, but there, K must be one.
By the way, do you know when is the next time you stream? I would love to watch your stream live sometimes.
Oh no, if I give you okay.
Because I assume you do it for contests, am I right? Or just in general?
Solaris 428. I will be streaming the Code Chef contest TMR.
Do you have an estimate of time? So I can just add it to my Google Cal, so Because, wait, do you have a schedule?
No.
Okay.
How can I...
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Solaris 428. No schedule. I stream whenever I want to.
Okay. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I'm kind of happy you have so many tabs open because like I got so many people critique me for like having millions of them.
Well, the contest will be at 16H30. It will last 2H and I will stream the virtual just after that, so around 19H probably.
Okay, now the...
Okay, Q2.
Okay.
Yeah, I always have a lot of tabs open. Okay, Q2, I really thought it was going to be something like that, but apparently...
Oh, because you can't, obviously you can't stream the contest, right? You can only stream the virtual because of, or else it would be cheating. But I will just put out 7, so...
Solaris 428. Exactly.
I just add it so in case I forget it. It's PM, yeah.
You just want to check if there exists one, but you want to do that in linear time.
Yeah, but that's usually the perfect time for me too.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you gave the same advice that you said. That was like when something unlocked in my mind. I was like, oh, this is a troll problem, but like, okay.
But you start checking at 2 times X, so open, okay, and you have array 1, array 2, as you add 1, so you subtract the last from array 1, you pop left array 1, add right, and you pop left array 2.
Solaris 428. Yeah, but there I didn't see the troll, I think.
So you have to do that.
Solaris 428. I solved it in a way that was quite technical.
So array 1. Okay. Oh, but then failed to check.
Like I noticed like something that's interesting. Your reading comprehension must be so much better than me because I'm not. A lot of times when I read through this, I'm like, what's the question? I don't understand. Do you also announce yourself when you stream in Discord?
Solaris 428. My writing and reading English are quite good, I think. I was always among the best students in English. My weakness is oral.
Yeah, but to be fair, like with language, it's the same thing. Like I know a little bit Spanish. I don't know that well, so like don't think I know Spanish.
Solaris 428. It announces in the Twitch DSA streamers channel.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. But then, yeah, I've actually saw. I think when you added, when you gave me the invite, I saw it. Was like, yeah, cool. But yeah, I was gonna say like I know a little bit Spanish, and my oral is horrible. However, my reading and writing comprehension it's so much better compared like relatively. It's not good. It's still like a preschooler, but still, yeah. I would understand more.
Just to add, if it's not sorted, because then any extension will not be. So I need to skip, I don't know where. But let's say I have 8, 9.
Solaris 428. And do you know French or not at all?
No French. I wish. French is one of the languages I really want to learn and like understand more, because like I know a little bit German too, just because it's similar to Norwegian. So if my German friends talk to me in German, I wouldn't like understand the grammar, but I would understand like what the topic they're talking about. So
Yes.
yeah, I was studying abroad in Spain, so most of them are Germans. But I also had some French friends, but they only spoke in English. And it's like, it's a stereotype, but everyone loves the French accent. So we were like, yeah, please do more.
Start to check. But then when we do that operation, we still want to check. Yeah, okay. We want to check after the loop.
Because from what I've understood, like French and Spanish are both Latin words, Latin Romanized language, I think it's actually called, but at least it's from Latin, so you have a similar grammar. It's more of a question. I realized it's not like a statement; it's a question. I would assume it's similar, and some words probably have the same like etymology. Like you notice this.
428. So there my solution involved computing, for each index, the first index to the right of that index such that the subarray between the two is no longer strictly increasing, and then I use that pre-computed array to do a binary search.
I can be honest, like I wouldn't be able to solve this at all. Like I understand the process itself when you explain it and like where you're going with it, but I'm still like, and I also wonder like how did you get it on this window, because I prefer this one rather than the one that's in the contests.
So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 1. Okay. No, not 4, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3. Oh, I messed up. Okay. So it's I think I mismatched area 1 and area 2. It's area 1 is the left one. Yeah, it's the left one because it's the one we add things in first. So then we add
Solaris 428. It went like that by default for me, I think. Well, you can probably switch to that somewhere in the options.
Okay.
One, two, three, four, four, four.
I'll try to figure out if I can do it myself.
1, 2, 3, 4 should be good. Okay. So what happened with? Okay, we'll see. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, that should be okay. So, okay. Okay, so this is what we have to optimize. We cannot do that check. So we can tell whether the check
Got it.
is not a good anymore.
And it's still part of the question. Yeah.
If we append an element which is less than the last. Not good. Oh, wait. Cannot we just... Okay, because we can get for each element the first one in our time which is less than or equal. So we can extend up to that element.
So what are you doing right now, Solaris? Just chilling or also grinding some more Leetcode?
Maybe it's not binary search. Okay. But then it's pretty dirty that they lead us towards binary search if it's monostack. So it could be monostack. Get that. Oh, but it's still binary search with bonus.
Solaris 428.
Oh.
Not really
Yeah,
doing
probably.
anything.
Yeah, just chilling.
Plus X plus
That's nice.
Okay, we want to check for each element if that element plus whatever candidate we testing right now. So we get one other element, and that other element, yeah, we want to be sure that the first one, which is less than or equal to that element, is further apart than the candidate we're checking. What's the heck? How many people got this? 10K?
Solaris 428.
What's the heck?
I was playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland before.
Tiny what?
Okay, so we can
Tiny Tina's Wonderland? I have no idea what that is. Tiny Tina's I've never heard about this game ever. It reminds me of the Borderlands artwork. And I see now it's from Borderlands, yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Solaris 428. Borderlands 3.5.
Oh, I played so much Borderlands when I was
Solaris
younger.
428. It is a spin-off of Borderlands.
So we find an element. Which is that parameter.
What happened to my mouse? Okay.
That element pops things.
Yeah, I loved Borderlands when I was younger, but I've stopped gaming as much as I did before. And gone to more really nerdy shit. Like really like if you heard about Hearts of Iron or Crusader Kings, that's the games I play, and it's so I realize that every time I explain to non-gamers, they were like, why the fuck do you like that? And I'm like, I don't know. Because it's just like a massive logistics game. It's not even a war game anymore, it's just logistics and logistics.
Solaris 428. I have a friend who played a lot of Crusader Kings 2.
We won't do that.
Yeah.
That's the computation.
The worst part is like I played a lot of Crusader Kings 2. I'm still a noob like in the community, and I have like 653 hours here. How much do I have on Hearts of Iron?
We have air value.
923, and in both these games I'm still considered a noob. I haven't played in a long time. It's not that long, but it's like longer. And they have a new... Oh, I need to check the achievements for the new...
So it's the first... So equal to it disqualifies, which is what we want. We want strictly increasing. So the first one, so we can take everything up to the first that is... No, that's not... Oh, I don't think it works. Does it work?
Oh, this... Oh, I would love this.
We can have like... No, it doesn't. We can have 5, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so that's not the solution.
Solaris 428. To me those games are for smart people.
It's not for smart people, it's for... Like, you use... So, I don't know why I got into it. I think I just saw some videos of it, and I tried it, and I'm still trying it to understand how things works. But yeah, I always like to do more of the strategy and like planning things, which is like ironic that I don't do it when I do coding. Like another game is like I think you might enjoy. It's Autonaut. I haven't played that much.
Solaris 428. That friend is a mathematician and he had like 4 years in advance.
But you might like Autonauts just because it's... I realized it's just coding. It's just if-else sentences in a game. Like for me, this is like my Stardew Valley.
2, 5, 7, 8, so 9. That whole subarray is strictly increasing.
I might actually want to go back. Oh, oops. Oh.
Solaris 428. Well, if I want to play a game I don't want to code XD.
fair. That's a good. I played it a lot when I was. Oh shit! Do you think I can solve this in 18 minutes?
Solaris 428. That being said, I liked Baba Is You.
Baba Is You? I've never heard about this actually. And that's...
Because I know we can get the first one to be less
Oh dude, I would love this game. I would love this. Like, this is something I've been thinking about. Like, oh, it would be awesome if a game like this existed. Where you can like, yeah...
With regards to 2, it works with 4, it doesn't work with 1, which is what one said
Solaris 428. Well, it exists.
Baba Is You. Give me a second.
Everything inside the stack is broken. Then. Okay.
I will check it out more after the stream. But yeah, do you think I have enough time to solve this in 17 minutes? For...
Solaris 428. If you focus maybe, but I don't know if you know the pattern.
Oh, then if there's a pattern, I don't know it. I can guarantee I don't know it then. Why does this happen? I don't like that. Okay, cool. Pattern. Because I just wanted to do it like this for... Why? This annoys me. Why does this happen? Okay, I need to fix the...
Solaris 428. I believe it's doable if you don't know it. It's just way easier if you know it.
We just want to empty everything.
Nums of I. Minus. F num of I.
Solaris 428. Aren't you bothered by my stream in the background?
Not. Are you? I can put it off. I like to have like someone talking in the background. Bigger than 0. Oh, what? Nums. Pardon me. This was incorrect. It was supposed to be true.
428. No, but I wondered if you were able to focus with a voice talking. I know if I need to focus on something I can't have also listened to somebody at the same time.
It really depends. Like sometimes I need complete silence, and sometimes I need to have like a voice around me to like make me focus. It's a weird thing. I think I need something non-disturbing in the background. But this is incorrect. Why is this incorrect? Does this solve it? Okay. Yeah. 0 array. Is there a quick way of like saying? Okay, return. Sum of. I hate this so much. Why does this happen? Sum of nums equals to 0.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay, it was true and false. Would this like work? It probably wouldn't work in terms of. Yeah, it's way too slow. It's way too slow.
Yes, -2
Solaris 428.
Yeah.
Look at the constraints.
That -1.
Yeah. I was just looking and I like realized that. To be fair, it managed to do a lot of them. Okay, so there's a way of doing it, and if I don't know it, I wouldn't be able to find it.
You just like if you're out of time. Don't know, not by moment. So it's
Solaris 428. Avoid submitting if you know it is too slow, because then you will have a 5 minutes penalty.
it's -1, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I was not in a test mindset right now. Give me a second. What if I did it kinda in reverse?
So that has to be inbound.
So it's similar to for okay this.
I think it's that.
I was thinking of like if I did it in reverse order. The query's length is yeah.
Fine now. L. What the hell? That was so hard. What, are they kidding us? 10k solved.
Solaris 428. As a last resort, you can submit even when it's too slow if you really want to be sure that your approach is correct. If you get the time limit exceeded verdict, it probably means it is correct.
As long as you can submit even if it's too slow. If you really want to be sure that your approach is correct, get the time limit exceeded.
Okay. Are you still there, Matlash? Did you solve it the same way, or because you?
I see. This is this is how.
I don't know if you were talking about Q2. Maybe there is an easier way. Probably. I guess because 10k people.
I'm trying to figure out like how I can deconstruct it into something simpler.
This number of subsequent.
And the one I use is a task case just to see how it looks. Yeah, it's horribly long.
Subsequence starting at or from first element. How many happen?
Solaris 428. See the queries as intervals and draw them.
And draw them?
One starting from like up to taking elements.
So, for instance, we can do something. I just have this, and then we say the curious are.
Oh, but I have something totally.
We have. Can query start at 0? Yeah, I can start at 0, I think.
What is number of subsequence
1 to 5.
Up to index I.
Etc. So it would be this.
The last element of the subsequence. And then
As you can see, I don't have any experience with design, so because this would also.
Solaris 428. Why are some layers higher than others?
Because that's how many times there are called. So it's essentially the amount of times because they are within the ranges more often than.
Solaris 428. Yeah, that's the right track.
exactly one.
No, I was thinking of like. Because this would be correct if I, for instance, didn't have this. I had like. I had 0 to 5, and then I have 1 to 2.
14. Okay.
And then a 2 to 5, and etc.
Oh, okay.
This would be 0 to 5, 1 to 2,
Nine.
oh wait a second, I would have.
I guess.
Solaris 428.
No gravity.
It's interesting.
But I don't understand how I can code it. Like it would be this and this and the last two here.
So it should be 3. 0, 1. Okay, 0, 1, 1. That's fine. 1, 2. Should be 3, not 2. What happened? Oh, so it was 1. So plus 1.
How much time? I don't think I can lock in, but still.
Solaris 428. When you suspect something is a known problem but you don't know how to do it, you can always Google. Chat is forbidden on contests but Google is allowed.
Oh, really?
Okay. So it depends whether I'm choosing to count up to or exactly that.
Like, it is a lot of help, like, in general. I just don't even know how to word this problem. Do it. How to do it.
So there are still 2 subsequences ending.
Like, where is like number of.
Oh, the sum elements. Okay.
No, this is not what I want.
Okay.
Solaris 428. Yeah, that's to be expected if it is the first time you see that pattern, but it's used in a lot of problems.
Oh, times. Okay, I need to keep the sum.
I'm trying to go through all the
Solaris 428. Try to formulate what you want in the most accurate terms.
What happened? Oh. Or just the sum? No, we don't need to add the last element. Both the last element and
I'm just trying to think. What would a prefix sum do for me? Essentially, I want to add ranges together.
I guess that first element does not matter. Last element and sum, okay.
This is not what I wanted.
But it's too slow, right? I don't know. No, because let me take.
Solaris 428. I can tell you what it is if you want.
Yes, please. I think I would like to do that before I take a break. I don't know how long I've been streaming for.
Solaris 428.
Sweep line.
Search for sweep line.
So I have something that it would be quadratic, I guess.
I just got mesmerized by this.
So let's say it's the sum of the existing subsequence that are summing to that plus 1 because I can take only that element.
Okay, so from what I understood is.
But then I don't know what my sum is. Because
we have the sweep line, and we have the ranges. Since we have a range which is 0 to 5, and we say, okay, this is 0 and this is 5. We also, for example, have this is 0 to 5 line. We are gonna also have a 2 to 3, and let's say 4 to 5.
Solaris 428. Wikipedia doesn't always give the simplest definitions. It tries to be as generic as possible. Yusaku Guide, however, is specialized in preparation for algorithmic contests, so that may be a better source.
Okay. I've never heard about this, so I will check out Yusaku Guide more. Rare. Haha. Nice.
Let's simplify. Thing is just at the sum. Now we need to have a count too.
Solaris 428. Oh, they also explain the sweep line on a plane. There we just want it in 1D.
Mm-hmm.
Need last elements, sum, counts.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Essentially. Oh no. Dude, this is starting to get more familiar. Like,
And the sum for the next thing.
like something with scheduling. I feel like I've had a course.
Solaris 428. https://leetcode.com/discuss/study guide/2166045/line sweep algorithms.
Algorithm technique where we sweep an imaginary line.
3 times the count. Plus the count, plus the sum itself. So what have we considered? So we want the sum for everything that ends with nums I. That with num I. It's everything so the sum.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, this was exactly what I was referring to when the scheduling. Like the meeting room. I remember doing this. And you can use a sweep line. And carpooling too. I think I. No, I didn't do that. Never mind. Yeah, meeting rooms.
Solaris 428. Oh, so you had seen the pattern before.
Yeah, apparently I just didn't connect those two together at all. I think I've seen it, but I don't know how to implement it, to be fair. I will look into it some more. However, I will also look into Yusaku Guide because this was interesting. Like,
But you can take the element just for itself.
Solaris 428. My solution https://leetcode.com/problem/0 array transformation I/14565988086/.
I might check out USCO. This looks really good. Yeah, I will check the USCO more, and I will
Solaris 428. Also check algorithms.
Okay. But I realized like a lot of the aspects of competitive programming is really relevant towards like an interview process.
Solaris 428. So you place barriers and then you do a prefix sum to build the depth of each point. Solaris 428. When an interval starts, you place a +1 barrier.
Yeah. B of I.
Solaris 428. When an interval ends, just after that end, so at end +1 you place a -1 barrier, you lift the barrier actually.
So we can brute force to make a conjecture.
And then you create a prefix sum. Less than equals to B of I for in range of len of nums.
Solaris 428. Then what will happen when you will do the prefix sum of the created array? You will have the number of intervals containing a point, for each point, what I call the depth of a point.
I think I understand like why this worked. So yeah, this is interesting. I might actually just go. Is USCO like basically? I don't know. Okay, wait a second. Resources. Let's say classes. Oh, this is like paid. Never mind. But still, like just reading through these things are great. Just actually just reading through everything would be lovely.
Solaris 428. USCO and algorithms will go in depth about a lot of things.
Yeah, I will check it out. I will just see how long I'm streaming because I might take a little break if you don't mind. Can I like 2 hours? Yeah. I think that's a nice place to stop or at least take a break. I will be back later, but like hopefully you're in bed because I have a tendency to go like really late. Like yesterday, I think I streamed until like 4 o'clock. So yeah, dude, thanks so much for the help. Like I really appreciate it. This might Have you only been able to see half my face, or no? You have been able to see the whole face, yeah. I would assume. Don't matter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break. Thank you so much, Solaris. I will, if you're up.
Solaris 428.
Okay.
No, I could see.
But yeah, it was really nice for you to stay here and help me. I felt I learned so many things, especially with the one, the Eureka moment I had when you helped me with the. I don't remember the question, like what it was called, but essentially like the brick breaker, I think you call it, the analogy. That was awesome. But yeah, if you stay up later, I'm probably gonna stream later too. If not, I will catch your stream tomorrow. So yeah.